All right, boys and girls, this is a book all about friendships. This is called Schubert's New Friend. Let's look. Look at this front cover. They all look kind of surprised. Why do you think they look surprised? Yeah, maybe. I think because maybe they might be getting someone new in their classroom that they're going to have to become friends with. Maybe they're a little surprised. They weren't expecting it. Now, before we begin, let's talk about our book. Okay, this is the front cover. Where does Miss Wolashek start to read? Does she start at the bottom or the top? The top. Does she start over here or over here? Yep, she starts over here and she reads left to right and top to bottom. Now remember that the title is the name of the story and it's called Schubert's New Friend. And the author or the person who wrote the words is Dr. Becky A. Bailey. And it's illustrated by, or whoever drew the pictures, by James. Okay? Now, I want you to be listening in this story because there is a part in this story where people are not being very kind. So whenever you hear someone not being very kind, I want you to put your thumbs down so Mr. Lashek knows you are listening. All right. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. A hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet. Shubert sings as he creates a welcome greeting for the new student at school. He practices the greeting with his sister, Sophie, so it will be just right. Ready? Touch knuckles. Touch my knuckle. Hammer up. Hammer down. Like this. Hammer up, hammer down. It's a cool greeting. As they walk to school, Sophie cheers. I bet it's a girl with a antenna that curl, smart as can be and can fly like me. Huh? Responds Shubert. I bet it is a boy who can light up with joy, fast as can be, and can run like me. At school, the triplets print, "We welcome you" on the cover of a class book to welcome the new student. Big Benny prepares the camera to take a photo of their new friend for the friends and family board. The class buzzes with more excitement than a field trip to the circus. All eyes watch as the class door opens. Mrs. Bookbinder announces, "Class, let's welcome a new member to our school family. His name is Spencer." The smiles turn to shock. Long, hairy legs and big blue eyes are not what they expected. Spencer the spider looks different from everyone else. So Spencer is a spider and he looks different than the other friends in the classroom. Sophie mumbles, "Well, he can't fly like me." Shubert mutters, "Too many legs to run as fast as me." Benny snickers, "He's kind of ugly, could break the camera." The class laughs so hard that the ant triplets begin to snort. Spencer curls into a ball, covering his face with 4 legs and 4 arms. Now tell me, friends, are they being kind and welcoming to Spencer? Yes or no? They're making fun of him because he looks different than them. Is that kind? No. Is that being a loyal friend? Is that being kind and welcoming? No, that's not being a loyal friend at all. And look, how does Spencer feel to be teased? Yeah, it makes him really sad. He's really sad. I hope the friends change, don't you? What could they do instead of tease him? What could they do to make Spencer feel better and more welcome? Maybe we're going to continue reading and find out what happens. Mrs. Bookbinder takes a deep, calming breath. She knows that her class does not understand how it feels to be a new student or to look different from everyone else. Spencer, you're curled up in a ball, like this. Your body is telling me you want to hide from the hurt. Mrs. Bookbinder continues, your arms and legs are wrapped around you just like this. 2 of your arms are covering your eyes just like this. Spencer peeks out to see what Mrs. Bookbinder is doing. She quickly responds, "There you are. You seem sad and scared." It's hard to come into a new school. You were hoping the class would welcome you instead of tease you. You don't know what to do, so you curled up and hid. Spencer nods sadly. As they listen, Shubert and his friends understand that they have made a mistake. Etta's eyes and mouth crinkle with a frown. "We're so mean," she groans. Mrs. Bookbinder responds, "Some hurtful things happened this morning. You saw someone who looked different than you on the outside. You had trouble understanding his feelings on the inside." Mrs. Bookbinder turns to Spencer. "Spencer, are you willing to tell everyone how you felt this morning?" Shubert says, maybe he will feel better if we wish him well. They all put their hands on their hearts, take a deep breath, and genuinely wish Spencer well. Spencer begins slowly. "I change schools a lot and don't have many friends. Most kids are afraid of spiders and make fun of me. I was feeling excited and scared about meeting you." Oh, look. Now they're sitting with him, dancing with Spencer. Look, they're sitting with him. They're dancing with him. And now they're having so much fun. All right, and now they're gonna try again. "This was a difficult morning for you. You felt hurt. The class would like to welcome you in a helpful way. Are you willing to go back in time and start over?" There is a hush in the classroom as everyone waits for Spencer's reply. Spencer says yes, and cheers blast through the school family, so he goes back out the door. Mrs. Bookbinder opens the door and announces, "Class, let's welcome a new member to our school family. His name is Spencer. Shubert, give Spencer the greeting you created." "We made a change," Shubert replies. "We decided our new friend would get a ginormous school family greeting." Wow, look at all the cards that they made him. "Now this is a real picture for the Friends and Family Board," beams Big Benny. "Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet. Hooray, hooray, we learned to stop and see. Hooray, hooray, you have feelings like me." The end. All right, kids, let's talk about a heavy topic, okay? So Spencer was a spider and he did not look like his other friends. If you see someone who looks different than you, should you tease them or be kind to them? Yeah, you should be kind to them because they're still like you. They have feelings. If someone looks different than you, they have feelings. Just like I have feelings, you have feelings, our dogs have feelings, spiders have feelings. So if somebody looks different than you, you just want to be kind and welcoming towards you and let them know that they are loved. Got it? If you are kind to someone, what happens to their heart? Yep, it grows bigger. If you're teasing someone who looks different than you, what happens to their heart? Yeah, it gets squished and it doesn't feel good anymore. So it's not very nice to tease and make fun of someone, right? So think back to the story and I want you to tell me, how did Spencer feel when he was teased? And what did the class do to make Spencer feel better?